Mark that. I guess the only issue is, well, actually, no, I would say that it is not a quantity type of equivalent, but they do some pretty cool stuff with it. Being able to play certain games multiplayer, like Joust or something, that wasn't necessarily possible in the past, is a very, very cool idea. And they also did used to have the virtual console, where you could download old games that were ported to newer consoles to be emulated on those consoles. My feeling is that is what Nintendo is missing the most. They need to bring the virtual console back where people can play old school games on the Switch. The whole process slash system of the virtual console was, in my opinion, a mega success. Nintendo had a way of getting people to pay for the same games over and over again with every console release, which, you know, obviously we would like to stop doing that. And honestly, I don't know why people keep doing that, but people do that. So it seemed like a very successful thing. You know, obviously I don't have the numbers to know how successful it was, but I would love to play some GameCube games on the Switch. There are a plethora of games that I would like to have access to that I either don't have access to or I struggle to have access to right now. I am pretty sure I can't make that jump. I really have to go down. Yeah, you prefer to have tangible copies of things too, to be honest. It's not the same with digital. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's such a strange feeling for me because it's very difficult to quantify, or where I wanted to go with it was it's very difficult to have a tangible reason of why I like physical copy games, other than, you know, it's just nice to have. You know, I don't have that concreteness. You tend to have music and videos you really enjoy backed up on your PC as well. As far as the internet thing goes, your internet is definitely good, but you have those backed up in case. Cover one kunai after performing a perfect dodge. That's interesting. Very interesting. Again, I don't know if I like that as a major charm. but it is fascinating nonetheless. The Virtual Console is great. Need to... They also need to lease their OSTs. What do you mean by lease their OSTs? Is a foreign... I'm pretty sure I'll die if I drop down from here, but I see a whatchamacallit right there. I believe it was south. But if it was south, how did I not see it before?
Couldn't do this without you, though.
Their music, they need to put them on streaming services. Oh. I don't think I have popular opinions or valuable opinions about streaming services. I think what I hear about them most is that the incentive to be on streaming services is never feels good, maybe. I could have been wrong in seeing what I saw. But I thought I saw... I mean, I even explored the coast, so it... Oh, it's right there. I'm gonna get you. I don't know how I missed this. Hunting bear. Now that one's interesting. I didn't talk about this one, but this one is just goofy. 100% goofy. I like the name, Gold Koi River. But it was just a little too goofy for me. This one has praying mantises on the handle. That's really cool. Yeah, when it comes to streaming services, I hear a lot of people are on those services because it's not that it's like financially advisable or that there's a great benefit to it. It's just that they've grown so powerful that if you don't do that, then you know you're missing out on that particular market share, which kind of sucks because at the same time, by participating in those, you are arguably devaluing your music. The whole streaming platform for music is such a strange place to be. Getting paid for someone streaming your music instead of buying your music.
Quickly and over.
Now, back in my day, it would be you go out to to the store and you buy the CD. Or you would buy the record. It ain't like that no more. Now you got the physical copies that are, I guess, counted as pure sales. And then you have the non-physical physical sales, which are a certain number of streams. It's just weird. It's just really, really weird. I have so many classic soundtracks that people would love to have easy access to, like Mario, Zelda, Animal Crossing, and others. But you can literally only listen to them on YouTube. That's also another problem. Is YouTube. That was a lot. I've been hearing a lot that there is this ongoing battle with composers and YouTube when it comes to video games, and you know, getting their music treated the same way that other music is treated. Been a very difficult thing for them.
Mother spent her last weeks in the hot springs. Even then, she'd never get her hair wet.
Sega and Square Enix put their Sonic and Final Fantasy soundtracks on Spotify and Apple Music, but Nintendo doesn't put any of their stuff out. True Plus CDs or FLACs are better quality than streaming services. So, that actually brings something up that I recently came across and thought was incredibly fascinating. There was this article that kind of put the listener to the test to see if they could hear like the different qualities of music. And so they had the 192, they had the 320, and then they had I think it was FLAC. I don't know if they called it FLAC. Could have been like Wave or something. But regardless, it was an incredibly interesting experiment for me, because I totally got it. I didn't get it as well as I would have liked, but considering my speaker setup, I thought I did pretty well, actually. But it was a fun experience. I got 2 out of 6 correct in guessing the highest quality music. And you know, I wasn't wearing headphones. My speakers are down there. All that other good stuff. So I felt pretty good about that. And then I got three others. I got the 320 quality correct. And then the last one I didn't give enough listens to. I was listening to it a lot. I mean a lot. Too much. Kidding me? Kill an enemy with Dance of Wrath. Wait, is that dog actually outside? It is outside. I thought it was outside, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was gonna say, I wish I could grab some of these arrows, but I don't think I would want any of those arrows. But anyways, the moral of the story was that most people actually can't hear good quality music.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy. Or at least they don't hear it very well. They can't make the distinction very well. Which really got me thinking, you know, like, is the value of the FLAC or, you know, the WAV file, what have you. Does that mean it goes down? Unfortunate. All right. Oh, that's how that happened last time. Let's see. So I need to do a Dance of Wrath. I think I'm just going to go ham on this place. Hey, I was cleaning my sword. Rumbling loud. Where's the thing? Oh, right there. Herp the dirt. Thank you very much for the boost, Hamburger and Ken. Speaking of your name, Hamburger, you actually remind me. Some people, when they encounter something that, you know, is I don't want to say a big deal. You know, they encounter something fascinating to them, something where you would normally say like, "Oh my goodness, that's crazy." My mom would say, "Hamburger." And me just saying your name out loud reminded me of that. My mom's crazy. But Those of you that have been around here for quite some time already knew that. What is, oh, I was like, what sees me? Ooh, get bodied. Where'd that archer go? I don't really care about getting seen by other stuff. Thank you very much for the boost, extra epic otter. The E alliteration is getting me. Probably did that on purpose. Well, implying that you didn't do it on purpose would be quite the implication, wouldn't it? You suckafoo. When did I use a wind chime? So confused. Uh, 2000 is the max you could do. 2000 is the max that anyone can do. If I could boost myself, I would. I think that's just what is called putting in the hard work. Boosting yourself. Dumb lawyer quotes, but it's Phoenix Wright Part 2. The best in your opinion. You want me to do a YouTube video on dumb lawyer quotes from Phoenix Wright? What am I doing? Of all the things that you want me to do a YouTube video on, it's lawyer quotes. I don't know much about lawyers, other than everybody hates them. Normally you'd be Epic Otter, but Twitch apparently already has someone named Epic Otter. Ah. Really pain on that one. Somebody has Axelrod as their Minecraft name. I am disappointed. There are a lot of people here, man. That was amazing. Also, I'm pretty sure he said Gwynblade. I hope y'all heard that, because I heard Gwynblade. Your option just sounds wrong. He wants you to watch that? It's from Phoenix Wright? Presented in Phoenix Wright. Come react Andy. I've had a passing interest in reacting to
He's close.
aw, Suckafu, you're dead. I've had a passing interest in reacting to music. I don't necessarily know on stream, but you know, doing something like that. An avid reader. Read hardly anything. And I think for some reason nobody does reactions the way I would do reactions, which is somewhat strange to me. But then I remember that, you know, YouTube content is about doing the least amount of work for the greatest amount of gain. And that's not like a slight on anybody that does YouTube content. That's just how it is. That's how I do my YouTube content sometimes. It's how a lot of the YouTube content that I'm working on now kind of has a little bit of formulation into it. I'm trying to create something that I can create quickly. Suckafu. Whatever these guys are called. Straw hats. Bringing the ruckus, as always. I'd love my controller to stop rumbling, so you can heal me now. And, you know, ultimately, isn't that the dream to work less and get paid more? I mean, I think about that when I'm just working, you know? I would love to work 5 hours a day and get paid as if I was working 8 hours a day. That's just a fact of life. But unfortunately, the way I do YouTube videos takes a ridiculous amount of time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Especially since I've been changing the way that I'm doing videos, and I've been taking just a ridiculous amount of time to do them. Thankfully, I have an established series already where I already know what I'm doing. I can at least put something out once a month. But I'm working on the more content. I don't think ultimately, getting a little bit of rumble. I don't think ultimately I would delve into reaction content. Not that any of my stuff is monetized or anything like that, but there's a lot of inherent risk with reaction content. And I don't want any piece of that risk. Who else wants some of Debo? Spear guys. The quotes have been said by real lawyers, prosecutors, and judges. Oh. I'd be more than happy to watch the video for sure. Alright, controller is still a rumbling. Something is nearby. Not over here. Main character's name is Extra Axelrod is still available. I don't know if I'm necessarily interested in. I have I have a hard time with names. I don't think there's much interest in going with something that's not something that I already got. I mean, I have a name on Minecraft. The old name I used to go by. And, you know, it serves its purpose.
Fight me!
I don't play Minecraft very often. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, you guys going up from over here. Dragon09? Yes. Yes, indeedy. Going to copy the link. Put it over there. Put that over there. Those are called farmers who have less armor than fighters who can sustain around 20 more hits. Are you talking about the straw hats? Because those guys do more damage than like everyone else. All they know is disrespect. And all they do is disrespect me. The indoor farmer dudes. I don't remember seeing any indoor farmer dudes. Must have been a long time ago. Apparently I can't talk to this guy on my horse.
Some of these may be new to you.
What does this look like? That actually does not look that bad. Both of these actually look fairly interesting. Refined Predator. Oh, there's still an oh, this is, okay. This is part of the main story quest. That's my ghost armor. Maybe that's my ghost armor. Then what's this one? I'm still missing armor die. Alright, why don't we just buy these? I have so many flowers.
May it help you bring victory.
Making this guy rich. Still don't like these though. I don't think I ever liked these. These are a little too pricey.
Farewell.
Always happy to help, my lord.
Farewell, my lord. Terminal montage doesn't let anyone react to his stuff. Honestly, like, I would feel a way about someone making a montage of my stuff or reacting to my stuff on their own channel. I don't necessarily know if I would be against it, but I would certainly feel a way. Oh, that was a lot. Look at that. It was huge.
Good horse.
I think that's probably just a fundamental issue. Is there's some interesting boundaries. Where did the question mark that I had go? Also, there's a fox thing over here. Totally not. Whatchamacallit. Very strange. There's definitely a boundary issue on YouTube. There's a lot of people that have their stuff just ripped from them. And then other people make montages of them and all this other stuff, and they put them on their channel. And you know, if you can come to an agreement for that kind of stuff, or some amicable situation that benefits both parties, you know, great. But I would like to say that 9 times out of 10, you know, this is just a statistic that I'm making up, but I would feel like 9 times out of 10, the channel that is making the montage is the channel that is getting all of the benefit. And the person that makes the content rarely gets anything out of it. And in a situation like that, how is that any different from just stealing? And, you know, I guess that extends to other facets as well. You know, reacting to people's music and stuff like that can fall dangerously close to that. Assuming you're playing the music, you know, to your audience. Why are these question marks disappearing from the map?
That's better.
Think you'll like the video you recommended? It's hilarious. I don't want to... I don't want to downplay the video or anything like that, but I generally find that
The Mongols and Oni stood side by side, protected by
things
gates
that
and highways.
people find hilarious are not the things that I find hilarious. I'm very much not a meme sort of person. I also don't get a lot of jokes, which is such a tragic thing. Dante has experience with that. Just sometimes it's just like, all right, you've said the joke. Go ahead and tell me what it means. And then I get told what it means, and I'm like, okay, I still don't get it. A lot of whoosh moments for me. Alright, so I'm just going to clear out this fog of war here.
Let's go, Nobu.
I'm not OCD or anything like that, but just wanna clear it out. No idea where I'm going. I have passed my marker. Okay. Let's go do this shrine. It's getting warm in here. See something going on over there. Let's just go ahead and do that now. Understanding Kingdom Hearts and every story unraveled. I like that one better. The first one is more or less a collection of funny lines from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I was about to drop down. I was about to say, like, what's the point of me going all the way around here when I could just drop down? Almost got jabaited. I think I mentioned this the other day too, that like well, maybe not the other day, but I have this really strange relationship with Kingdom Hearts. I like Kingdom Hearts. Asterisk. It has some really fun combat and some of the most ridiculous story. I'm still not rolling with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not my thing. Assassinated enemies drop additional ammo or supplies. That's okay, I guess. Also, I do want to say that it's kind of funny, and I never anticipated this, how that particular channel point reward is being used. Because you guys are looking at it and you're saying like, oh, just a YouTube video for Axelrod to watch. Whereas my intention with it was suggest a YouTube video that you want Axelrod to do, like to put on YouTube. Which was the whole reason for my confusion at the very beginning. I was like, you want me to make a YouTube video about lawyer quotes? Like, this just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. So, because I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, I am absolutely starving.
Help me!
And it just, I feel like my stomach is eating my insides.
They almost killed me, my lord. Thank you.
You're free. Find a safe place to hide.
There isn't one. The Mongols caught many of us at the crossroads nearby. They control the whole area.
Not for much longer. I'll see to it.
Thank you for the boost, mana. We have made more progress on this boost than we have with any other boost of the past. Will we achieve our first boost?
Heal.
I don't want no smoke with those guys. Where am I going? Go this way. Food should solve that problem. I did in fact go mini grocery shopping, which pains me to say because I spent $70 on grocery shopping, and all I intended to get was some drinks. I need some liquidos because I ran out of water, and I ran out of juice. But when I was at those sneeze coming on, when I was at the store, I was like, you know what? Why don't I get some apple pie? You know, I was hanging around the apple pie area. Unfortunately, there was no apple pie that I wanted. It was the woes of going to the store at like 7 o'clock at night. And so I was like, okay, well, this changes things. So then I bought the little sandwich things. Then I bought some little thingamabobbers that I can't think of right now. That are like right there. Like little slices of bread, but they're like, quote, gourmet bread. You know, it's like the special kind of made bread. You know, like coffee cake bread or something. Do I buy bottled water? I buy gallon bottled water. I do have what's it called? I do have a like a water filter purifier thingy. But I just get annoyed using it. Half full in day one, yep. That's a lot of shopping. It was a lot of shopping. But I also bought a whole lot of unnecessary stuff. Bought some ice cream. I want some snacks. All kinds of crazy stuff. Why does it always default to that? Imagine not having top tier tap water. So here's the thing about water for me. It has nothing to do, like absolutely nothing to do with my tap water not being good or any of that, honestly. My first time using a smoke bomb. It has everything to do with me being lazy. I don't want to go you know what? Just murder this sucker. I don't want to go to the kitchen. That's the long and short of it. Going to the kitchen requires a lot of effort. And, you know, I'm not a habitual lazy person or anything like that. It's just, it's safer in my room. Whoa, why are there dudes? Types of close quarter. You just stop cheating. Suckafu. Did not want to fight all these suckafus. But here we are. Looks like most of them left. Alright. Taps all the water as needed. Peasant. Let me, not that this, you know, makes it any better or anything like that, but I also don't drink a lot of water. So it's not like I go through you know, 10 bottles a week or something like that. You know, I buy the gallon. Takes me several weeks to go through one of those gallon things of water. I don't really like water. It don't taste good. It just doesn't do anything for me. Don't want to go to the kitchen, so you go all the way to the store instead. Well, you're associating those two connections together. But, you know, I also go to the store for other things, you know, like food, for example. Like last night I bought some bacon to supplement the rice that I bought. I was gonna buy pork chops, but I was standing in front of the meat department for what felt like a minute and a half, and nobody was like, hey, you need some help? You find something? You want some of that pork chop right in front of you? I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna say anything. Just gonna walk away, act like I was just browsing. Not like I needed that pork chop anyways. Probably better that I didn't get the pork chop, because I'd rather get the pork chop in the morning. It said there was a legend storyteller around here, but I don't see one. Oh man, I feel like I triggered chat for a variety of reasons, but the bottled water has caused some strife. It used to be like that. Then you grab two 1 liter jugs of water and just refill your glass at your desk. I could do that. There's a streamer, Akito Fuki. He has like the Giga Jug at his desk. And when I say the Giga Jug, I mean the Giga Jug. Like, you know those tub containers that when people work out, they get, you know, like, I don't know what it is, fiber powder or something. I don't know what it is. But you know, those jugs are huge. The jug that he has is like 1.5 times the size of those things. And I feel like I need one of those. Just this massive jug for water. And you know, I will say that it's not like when I run out of water.
Fighting at Kushidara Temple. The monks are in danger.
Hold on, I'm not doing that yet. It's not like when I run out of water, I immediately go back to water. You know, I'm not adverse to filling up my jugs of water with tap water. I've done that quite a bit. It's just, at this particular moment, I needed some juice. I ran out of juice. And while I was at the store, I was like, well, let's buy some water too. That's all. Does tilting a piece of metal in the kitchen require more effort than going to the grocery store, spending money on water and plastic, carrying gallons of water, and needing to still pour the water into something? Oh, you're incorrect in that assumption. I don't pour the water into anything but my mouth. So, here you go. I drink directly from the source. You know what, if I didn't drink directly to the source, I would have to wash the dish, which would require me to go to the kitchen. You guys are not thinking this far ahead. You know? You gotta think like a lazy person. Oh my goodness. He drinks the water straight out of the huge bottle. Yep, see? Mana had already called me out on it before I even read it. Okay, there's a fox shrine here. We'll do that shrine later when I'm ready to do other stuff. We're at 2 hours 5 minutes. I'm gonna save and mark.